This is definitely the luckiest male protagonist in anime world. He lives with his hot fiancée, also an internet celebrity, for half a year and bathes with her every day. But his crush is Hiro, a genius beauty. Learning of that, his fiancée is not angry. Instead, she offers to help him pursue Hiro. With her help, he dates Hiro by the sea, spending the night together in a hotel, and he succeeds in gaining Hiro's favor. More exaggeratedly, even his fiancée's sister is in love with him and forcibly lives with her brother-in-law. How will he arrange his harem life? Let's find it out in this video. Today is the mid-exam day, but Nagi can't concentrate on the exam as he keeps thinking about which girl he likes. Coupled with the fact that he did not pay much attention to his studies these days, he only takes the 13th this time. Much regressed from his usual grades, Nagi feels very frustrated, especially when knowing that Hiro once again takes first place. For Nagi, grades is everything. He is so devastated this time that he forgets to cook. His fiancée Erika reassures him that his value doesn't change no matter he takes the 1st or the 13th, which impresses Nagi, and he decides to cheer up. He still studies with Erika and Hiro every day, and he wants to take the opportunity to tell Hiro that he will definitely fulfill his promise to surpass her 11 times. Sadly, Hiro doesn't show up today, and only Erika comes, but she never focuses on studying, which dissatisfies Nagi, and he complains about it a bit. Just then, Hiro overhears their roughhouse. Their closeness makes her sad, and she decides not to disturb them. Then, Nagi comes to Hiro asking her why she didn't show up this morning, while Hiro lies that she forgot her books at home and missed the time. Nagi still senses the strangeness as Hiro seems to be deliberately avoiding him. After school, Nagi receives a note from Hiro asking him to meet at the gym. Nagi shows up in time, swearing to Hiro that he will take first place in the next exam. He feels sorry that he has failed her expectations and hopes that she would still like to witness his hard work and achievement. Hiro tells Nagi she just felt a little lost. She thought that she was the one who understood him best, and only she could encourage him. However, he got out of his depression in less than a day without her. She guesses that he was encouraged by Erika, which brought her a strong sense of drop. Learning of Hiro's true thoughts, Nagi is very touched. He realizes that his favorite girl is still Hiro, and he vows to try his best to win first place. Back home, Nagi is ready to study harder, but Erika suddenly interrupts him, asking if he can tutor her, because if she can't do well in the makeup exam, her father will send her back to her hometown. At this time, there is only 1 week left before the makeup exam, even though Erika still finds a way to enjoy herself, changing into a gorgeous officer uniform to highlight the urgency of the task. Nagi is curious about why Erika's dad made this decision. It turns out that Erika can't keep up with the schedule of this new school, becoming the Thailander in midterm exam, which her father can't accept, so he could only try to improve her grades by threatening. Nagi promises to tutor Erika, but she obviously studied nothing before, and for 3 hours, she fails to work out even one question. Nagi is furious about Erika's slack attitude towards studying, while also taking up his study time. Erika denies what he said, argues with him, and stops asking for his help. That's when Nagi recalls the days he spent with Erika and suddenly realizes that he doesn't want her to leave. When he sees her staying up late studying, he decides to really devote himself to helping her. As her fiancé, he vows to change her fate. Before the retake begins, Nagi sets a strict study plan for Erika, and thankfully, Nagi's training works very well. With his help, Erika achieves good results in the retake and thus won't be sent back to her hometown. Sachi congratulates Erika and invites her to a festival held on this weekend, when her parents will sell yakisoba there. Erika accepts her invitation and is looking forward to it. At the festival, Nagi and Sachi help out at the yakisoba stall. Just then, Sachi accidentally steps on her shoelaces and almost falls. When Nagi holds her in time, a customer mistakes them for a couple, praising them as a good match. Sachi has always liked Nagi, so her face blushes when hearing it. Then, Hiro comes to their stall. Nagi introduces Sachi as his sister, asking her to say hello to Hiro. Sachi knows Hiro is the girl Nagi likes, so she ignores her. Hiro doesn't know Sachi's prejudice to her, just inviting Nagi to walk around the festival later. As the yakisoba is sold out, Sachi and Erika change into yukata and go around the festival together. On their way, they encounter Hiro, who is confused and surprised when hearing Erika introducing Sachi as her sister. She then starts to doubt the relationship between Erika, Nagi, and Sachi. Hiro is supposed to meet Nagi then, but gets occupied by the affairs of her family's shrine. Therefore, Nagi, unable to have a date with Hiro, is arranged by his parents to show Erika around. He takes her to try a lot of games, and she has a very good time. since they haven't eaten dinner yet. Nagi buys 2 okonomiyaki to share with Erika. She has never tried eating on the street and gets a lot of food crumbs on the ground. Nagi notices her embarrassment, knowing she's not used to eating at the festival, so he takes her away, only to bump into 3 crazy fans of Erika's. To avoid being chased by the fans, Nagi holds Erika's hand to run away from them. For Erika, this festival is an interesting experience. She used to vacation abroad every summer and has never felt the local customs of Japan, so this summer is the most special one. At this moment, Nagi is infected by her happiness. They are on the flyover together, watching the fireworks with smiles. Meanwhile, Hiro regrets that she missed the opportunity to spend the night with Nagi. Before the fireworks are over, she finally finds Nagi, who is however with Erika. She can't help but ask about their relationship with Sachi. This is out of Erika's expectation, and before answering Hiro, she takes Nagi somewhere else to have a talk. After deliberating, they decide to tell Hiro the truth. Their special experience shocks Hiro. In exchange, she speaks about her fiancé arranged by her family. After exchanging secrets, their relationship becomes closer. Before parting, Hiro suddenly grabs Nagi. They agree that there will be no more secrets between them in the future. Just then, Sachi passing by happens to see them together, and she is very jealous. Wanting to know more about Hiro, the girl Nagi likes, Sachi comes up with an idea. She asks Erika to play a detective game with her, intending to track Hiro. They follow her all day, only to find that she is not only very virtuous, but also gentle with children. Noticing Sachi's abnormality, Erika sees her true intentions. She tells Sachi that stalking is bad and suggests she and Hiro have a clear talk. Hiro is a perfect person and Erika looks forward to seeing her at school every day. As Sachi knows more about Hiro, she feels that Nagi is not worthy of her. As soon as she returns home, she expresses her displeasure to Nagi. In order to supervise Nagi, Sachi plans to attend the same school as him. Then it's the school open day, and Sachi comes to visit. Hiro happens to be her docent, showing her around the campus. During the process, Sachi asks Hiro what she thinks of Nagi. A candid Hiro reveals that she has a fiancé, as well as her rival relationship and study with Nagi. These words cause Sachi to mistakenly think that Hiro does not like Nagi, and she thus believes that they can get along well. After the school open day, Nagi takes Sachi to their parents' restaurant along with Erika. Nagi knows that once Sachi makes up her mind, she would definitely achieve it. Unfortunately, the private high school he attends is expensive. Even if Sachi can be a special student like him, she still has to pay various fees for textbooks or activities, which is a problem that needs to be discussed with their parents. Luckily, Sachi's parents support her, even willing to sell the restaurant. But Sachi doesn't agree with selling her parents' efforts for so many years. And if so, she would rather choose a public high school. Just as they quarrel about it, Erika interrupts them. There is still half a year to go before Sachi enters high school, and they can figure out another way instead of selling the restaurant, while Sachi just needs to work hard to get admission. In the end, Erika manages to convince everyone, restoring the harmony of the family. Before the final exams, Erika organizes a study stay at her lakeside villa. Sachi doesn't join because of her sickness, while their classmate, Cheyenne, invites himself. Since there is nothing in the villa, they need to go to the supermarket first. Erika proposes to go herself, but Cheyenne, who loves her, takes the lead to join her with the intention to spend some time alone with Erika. Therefore, Nagi and Hiro are left in the villa. Hiro takes Nagi to the lake to enjoy the scenery, taking the opportunity to tell him that she came here because of him, which makes Nagi extremely happy. Meanwhile, Cheyenne and Erika come to the supermarket together. He wants to confess to her, but he is too nervous to speak his true mind. Returning to the villa, Cheyenne proposes to go on an adventure in the nearby forest together at night. He and Nagi have struck a partnership that they'll team up with their own crush. Unexpectedly, Erika suddenly offers to team up with Nagi and forcibly pulls him away. It turns out that Erika forgot to bring any underwear, and she wants Nagi to accompany her to the convenience store, but she is too shy to speak it out, causing Nagi to mistake her for fear, and he deliberately hides to scare her. Erika, worried that her private parts will be exposed, has to tell the truth. When she came back from the supermarket, she took a shower and found that she had no spare underwear to put on. She first asked Hiro for help, who however claimed that it's not a big deal to not wear it. Therefore, Erika turns to Nagi, who eventually goes to the store with her. After that, they rush to the destination of this adventure, a shrine located deep in the forest. Erika thanks Nagi for his company and expresses her happiness to know him. Nagi feels the same. As the adventure ends, Nagi takes others to stargazing, which he enjoys a lot as a hobby. Just then, he receives the news that Sachi is hospitalized, and he has to rush back to visit her. Since he ended the activity Erika organized, he is worried that Erika will tease him for having a sister complex. But Erika says nothing, which makes Nagi realize he still doesn't know know about her. Just then, he recalls Erika once telling him about her looking for someone through the internet. To know more about Erika, Nagi asks her to tell him about that person. Erika then shows Nagi a family photo, where she stood next to a boy who looks very similar to Nagi. However, Erika explains, he is actually Nagi's older brother, Sosuke. She has been trying to find him ever since Sosuke disappeared, but for some reason, her family has already acquiesced to Sosuke's disappearance and given up looking for him. The first time she met Nagi, she was shocked by his look, almost mistaking him for Sosuke. Unfortunately, Nagi is not her brother. Nagi remembers the details of the days he spent with Erika, suspecting that he is being used as a substitute for Sosuke, coupled with their similar appearance. He even suspects that he and Sosuke are the same person. Nagi wants to find out the truth, thus going to meet his biological father. To his surprise, his father insists that he is his only son. He then reveals a lot of stories of Erika as a child to Nagi, showing deep parental love for her. But he also indicates that if Nagi doesn't like Erika, he can also marry Sachi, which means the same to both families. Nagi can't understand his biological father's thoughts, and he relays the words to Erika as soon as he returns home. In his opinion, this means that Erika can also marry Sosuke. Erika doesn't seem willing to talk about it, pretending that she wasn't listening to him. Nagi is still very curious about Sosuke, pondering over how to find him every day. He thinks of joining family searching shows, putting up some notices, and so on. Before he can figure out an effective way, Hiro suddenly invites him on a date. Nagi immediately accedes to it. She proposes to go cycling, and Nagi borrows his adoptive mother's bicycle. Actually, Nagi is not very good at cycling, and his bike has the restaurant sign on it, so the date is a bit embarrassing. Just then, they happen to pass by a hotel that belongs to Nagi's biological father, who Nagi never recognizes, because in Nagi's mind, he isn't a qualified father. He arranged the engagement between Nagi and Erika without considering their feelings, and even hid the truth about Sosuke. Hiro notices Nagi's bad mood, taking him to the seaside. Nagi seems to have a lot of troubles these days, and she wants him to be happy. Guided by Hiro, Nagi vents his emotions by shouting. At this time, he doesn't know that his biological father has had a talk with Sachi. If Nagi and Erika reject to get married in the end, he hopes Sachi can replace Erika to marry Nagi, and she should be prepared. She keeps these words in mind. That night, Sachi and Nagi go to the supermarket together, and when they come back, she proposes to play a game with Nagi, but gets rejected. Sachi suddenly becomes upset, accusing Nagi of being an unqualified brother. For all these years, he has never accompanied her to do things she wants. As she is getting more emotional, Sachi can't help but ask Nagi if he is willing to marry her. However, Nagi still rejects her, and she hurriedly explains that it was just a joke. After the final exam, Nagi achieves the first place in his class. This is the result of his hard work, and he is very proud. When Hiro asks him to meet, he decides to confess to her again. He swears to Hiro that he will keep the first place in the future, hoping that she can be his girlfriend. However, Hiro is very adamant, claiming that he has only won her twice so far, and she will not lose to him next time. As Nagi is disappointed at the answer, Hiro expresses her feelings to him, lamenting that if only her fiancé were him. Nagi thinks Hiro is confessing to him, and he shows it off to Erika and Sachi after school. Sachi thinks Hiro didn't explicitly say that she liked Nagi, which is not a love confession. To find out what Hiro really thinks, Erika decides to organize a trip to the seaside and invites Hiro to join them. Nagi used to frequent the beach as a child, so he helps Erika prepare necessities. When they get home from shopping, Hiro is tutoring Sachi at their home. Hiro thus discovers that they are living together, feeling very complicated. Still, she likes Nagi, so she accepts Erika's invitation to go to her private beach. Nagi senses that Hiro has been avoiding him, hurriedly explaining to her why he lives with Erika, because they have agreed never to hide secret from each other again. Hiro is very sad about Nagi not mentioning this to her before, but she forgives him anyway and asks him not to make the same mistake again. It is worth mentioning that Hiro recounts her speculation to Nagi that Sachi may like him, not as his sister but a girl. Shocked by it, Nagi directly asks Sachi about it, only to be beaten by her. Sachi is very upset. She thought that Hiro didn't like Nagi, so she never hid her feelings for Nagi in front of Hiro, who however, betrayed her. It turns out that after Hiro knew about the outrageous engagement between Nagi and Erika, she speculated that the engagement should still reach the family's expectation if Sachi replaces Erika. Hiro likes Nagi, and doesn't want him to marry someone else, thus very wary of Sachi. Knowing Hiro's thoughts, Sachi is surprised that she could figure out the plan of Nagi's biological father. Meanwhile, Nagi is bathing in an open-air bath, while Erika suddenly joins him, which makes him so shy because he isn't wearing underwear. Fearing that he would have a physiological response to Erika, he leaves the bath first. Erika finds out that he is naked, calling him a pervert. Before bedtime, Erika suddenly remembers that there are only 2 rooms in the villa, so she asks Nagi to sleep on the sofa. But Nagi, fearful of spiders in the living room, rejects her request. Eventually, they decide to allocate the rooms by lottery. As the result shows, Nagi will be in the same room with Sachi, which makes him a bit lost, while Erika and Hiro have a good time together. When they talk about their engagement, Hiro explains that she has never met her fiancé, and if Erika doesn't like Nagi, can she give him away? Erika wants to know if Hiro really likes Nagi, but she has fallen asleep, and Erika has no way of knowing the answer. After that, Erika finds in the villa the games and shower gel she played when she was a child. Based on these 2 items and the traces left in the villa, she concludes that she must have been here with Sosuke back then. What's more, she notices the save of the game was 3 days ago, which means Sosuke might not have left yet. However, finding someone who is hiding deliberately is not easy. They search many places nearby, but fail to find Sosuke's whereabouts. Erika thanks Nagi for his help, and is still determined to look for her brother. As they prepare to return, Hiro suddenly grabs Nagi and asks him to go somewhere with her, because they all love collecting stampers. Hiro takes him to a nearby shrine, where they successfully get the stamper after praying. Just then, a strong wind strikes, causing the nearby station to be closed. There are no other means of transportation, so they can only stay in a hotel for the night. Hiro worries that the hotel forbids high school students from checking in, thus lying about their age, and even claiming to be newlyweds with Nagi. The hotel staff think they are a real couple, preparing only one quilt, to show a gentlemanly demeanor. Nagi vows to keep his distance from Hiro, but a gecko suddenly shows up in the room. Frightened, Nagi pounces on Hiro, who then takes this rare opportunity to invite him for a drink. At this time, they suddenly hear the voice of the police at the door, which makes Nagi so nervous that he decides to leave the room with Hiro through the window, because he worries that if their lying about their age is exposed, they will be expelled from the school. Just as they are about to change their clothes, Erika and Sachi burst in. It turns out that when they heard Nagi and Hiro were blocked here, they immediately rushed to pick them up. To scare them, they dress up as police officers. On the way home, Nagi is overexhausted and falls asleep in the car. A few days later, Erika receives an invitation to a birthday party from her biological father. Every year on his birthday, he prepares sumptuous dishes and takes pictures with his family. Although they are not rich, they are a happy family, and Erika has a great day with her birth parents in a warm and relaxing atmosphere. Towards the end of her summer vacation, Erika suddenly falls ill. Nagi immediately brings her medicine, but when he is going to hand it over, Erika is changing clothes, and he is thrown out by Hiro and Sachi. To help Erika recover, Hiro and Sachi refer to many folk remedies. Hiro suggests that Erika drink alcohol, since the body temperature rises after drinking. She will sweat so that the fever can be reduced, while Sachi invites Erika to go to the bathhouse with her to perspire by taking a sauna. Erika doesn't want to live up to their kindness, but she is so weak that she faints again. Nagi is much more practical, preparing a delicious dish for Erika, hoping she can get well soon. He thinks her sickness was caused by overwork and overthinking, because during the whole summer holiday, Erika is always the one taking care of others but ignoring herself, especially when Hiro comes over. Erika finishes the meal he prepared and thanks him. Unbeknownst to them, their conversation has been all overheard by Hiro and Sachi in the doorway, and they realize that Erika and Hiro seem to be a matched couple. If they want to compete with Erika for Nagi, they need to work harder. At the end of the story, Erika receives the photo of the birthday party from her biological parents, which makes her feel like part of the family. Meanwhile, Sachi meets Nagi's biological father again. He is very happy to learn about the progress of Erika and Nagi's relationship. He does not intend to interfere with their relationship. Whether Erika and Nagi can become a real couple is up to themselves, but with their current situation, there is still a long way to go. Here comes the end of the first season. In the end, the screenwriter still did not explain whether Sosuke is real, which makes us very curious about the subsequent story. More interestingly, when Erika was looking through the album, we could notice another unknown girl, whose identity, like Sosuke, is one of the suspense of a couple of Cuckoos. Are you looking forward to the second season? Let me know in the comment area. If you enjoy this kind of romance anime, feel free to comment below, and I will recap more this type. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video.